What's going on, y'all? It's your player partner, Cal Mo Jr., aka Willie. I want to talk about something that happened 2 days ago, and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. I had a near-death experience to where my life was almost taken from me. My life and everybody that was in the car with me, our life was almost gone. So, little backstory, was in Columbus over the weekend for my old lady's birthday. It was cool and whatnot, I had a great time. So that Monday morning, we were headed back home. So it was me, her, and our kids, right? We decided to take a back road that was gonna save us about a good 10-20 minutes on the drive, which I had no problem doing. So we hit the back road, and the first sign that something was kind of fishy was it was a 2-lane road, right? So you had this 18-wheeler speeding right past us, and I'm like, hey, why are they speeding on a 2-lane road or whatnot? But whatever, because you know people gonna do what they want to do when you're going on back roads. But time goes on, time goes on, time goes on. We get to this 4-way stop. So I come to the 4-way, and I come to a complete halt like I always do. Check my right and my left, check my front. Everything looks clear, or so I thought. I press the gas as I'm getting ready to cross the intersection, and out of my peripheral view, I see this truck hauling ass towards us. Another 18-wheeler. They run right past the stop sign and look at me like I'm doing something wrong. Now, I was able to hit the brakes right before we collided. I'd say give or take about 2 or 3 seconds. If I just would have kept going, it would have been nasty. Everybody would have been wiped out. Everybody would have died. It didn't happen. We continued the Charlie Mike on. But as time set, as the reality of the situation started to set in, I started to think about like, damn, my life and our life was almost snatched in the blink of an eye. And all I could think about were the moments leading up to that, how everything was cool, everybody was happy. We were just listening to the music, just riding. And just that quick, my life could have been gone. And it led me to think about just a series of events that could have happened if things would have went another way. How everybody in that life, how everybody's lives would have been impacted. How all of our families' lives would have been impacted if another situation happened. Let's not even take it into death. Let's just say an extreme accident happened and we all survived, but we were injured. Just a split second, something like that can alter your life. And I was thinking to myself, like, I would have never saw Kamai again. I would have never saw my parents again. I would have never saw my brother. I would have never been able to get on the phone to make a video like this. I would have, everything I was doing, everything I was planning would have came to an end. That would have been the end of my story right then. So earlier that morning before we hit the road, my girl's daughter suggested that we say a prayer before we hit the road. So she said the prayer, we all said our amens, and then we just went on as usual. And I've never been a big Jesus freak, no disrespect. I've never been like a Bible thumper, no disrespect. These are not terms I'm trying to use to diss Christians or whatnot. I ain't never been that. I ain't never been that guy. I will never be that. I will never be that guy. But I do know that the power of prayer is real. I do know what you put out into the universe, what you put out into the world will come back on you. And I was a first-hand witness. We all were a first-hand witness of prayer working. And I just want to talk about being given a second chance. I was given a second chance that day. Everybody else in the car was given a second chance that day. From a pure accident, something that nobody could have controlled. And now that I've been given this second lease on life, I just want to take that time to do all the stuff that I've been planning to do, that I've had in my notes, that I never acted on, that I never executed. And I want to share that with y'all too. We don't think about it because we just think that we're just going to... Had a phone call. We just think that we're going to continue to live life and that there is no end. We all want to die of old age in our sleep in the bed. But the reality is, that's not going to happen for every one of us. That might not even happen to me. You never know. So I'm going to live my life like every second counts. I'm going to do the things that I want to do, turn my life around in a way to where my life and my impact is going to matter. Yes, I've been planning on doing this beforehand, but just knowing that that could have been taken away from me at any moment, that put a fire under my ass to make sure that I do everything that I need to do on this earth, because you never know when it can be taken away from you. The most precious thing on earth is being able to live and breathe and be functional and be able to do the things that you set out to do. So this moment going forward, I'm going to make sure that I do everything that I set out to do. I have some old goals, I have some new goals, but I'm going to make sure that I complete these goals for myself, for my family, and for everyone around me, just to make sure that I'm the best person that I can be at all times, because you never know when your number's going to be called. You never know when they're going to cut your water off. Shit, excuse me. But yeah, man, that near-death experience, it just put a lot of stuff in perspective that I was thinking about before, but now I'm like really, really thinking about it. Like, damn, I really could have been off this earth. And the two of y'all watching this video could have never seen this video and did something in your life. But I just want to leave that with y'all, man. When God is talking, shut up and listen. So I'm going to take advantage of the day, and I hope you take advantage of the day as well, man. But anyway, I'm on the way to Augusta to go see Kamai. She has a cheer game tonight, a football game tonight. She's going to be cheering. This is going to be my first time seeing her in person, watching her cheer. Then the next morning, she has surgery. She's getting 2 teeth pulled. Her mom asked me to be there, so I'm making that drive to make sure that I'm there for her. Another reason why I fought so hard to come back to the South, just so I could see situations like this. I'm 4 hours away, but hey, 4 hours beats 12 in a day. So I'm on the way to do that. Monday morning, I start my new remote position. And I'm just going to keep doing what I got to do. I'm going to keep working my plan until I do that. Then I come up with a new plan. But other than that, I'll holler at y'all, man.